One, two, three, let's go! Welcome to some Starfield. Today the plan is to get into some ship editing and basically to try and build a ship from the ground up. I've done some light modifications to this one. It's basically a ship that I bought, redid the engine and the weapon systems. I captured this ship after I bought this one, which made me feel real great about myself. Because it's like, oh yeah, I spent, I don't know, 300,000 credits on, probably like upwards of 300,000 on getting this ship, and then even more modifying the weapons and such, and getting the reactor up to a class C, etc. And then just this went and landed somewhere in front of me, and I'm like, oh, it's got the same crew capacity, class C reactor, and about twice as much cargo. All the systems aren't all the same, but similar enough. It only sells for 5,000? That's crazy. Anyhow. The plan was to basically tear this down and build up a ship from the ground up. So, yeah, that's the plan for today. Alright. Going to start with a landing bay. I don't know if there's too much of a difference. Let's see, Z flip. Okay, so I can have forward, back. Sure. Yeah, it's got the door in there. Sure, looks good. B to add, right? G to add. Wasn't okay, so aren't the halves that are called halves? I guess I thought they were called bays or something. 1x1s, a lot of 1x1s. 3x1s. Bottom parts of the ship. Throw that on in there. What's that make? The crew stations, one crew station from that. I know most of those ships that had 6 crew capacity, they had like 4 layers to them or something. So I'm kind of expecting cargo. There it is. And it's hard to see this. How much does that have? 950? Oh, that's pretty good. Z? Come over here. Oh, and it remembers. Yep. Okay. Hover over the node and add, and what was that other one? 210? Oh, a choice between 210 and 950. How will I ever choose? Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw a bunch of those on the bottom. I don't have landing gear. That might be a problem. Okay. Rethinking this. Okay. Cubes, shields, reactors, hands. Gear? There we are. Right, because I think the value over there is because I already have these. And so I'd just be pulling out the ones that I already have. Thrust hull. I think I want ones with more thrust because I'm probably going to be building a big ship. Yep. There's another one. Oh wait, they have attachments on the outside? Also, it looks different. What did I do different? These don't have attach. Okay, yeah. I thought I was using the same ones. Try this again. Why is it different if it's starboard or port? So I can attach stuff to the outside of this one, but not to the outside of this one? Whatever. IQ-Lander 11... Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I could just... No, not attached to that one. Okay, just... add. But you're not going to let me add one that's... Do I have to be over here? Edit. There we go. Don't know why I have to do that. Okay. Symmetrical, and I have attachment points on the outside. Alright, this is a good start. Cargo. Wait. There we go. There we go, there we go. Not ready to put engines on yet, but I have attachment points on the back of everything. Guess I'll put another hab on. Habs, there we go. 3x1, another bottom piece, top piece. Well, this one has attachment points. Actually, that's pretty good. But it's another engineering bay, and it comes with one crew station. Do some 2x1s. Oh, passenger slots. I'm thinking passenger slots sound different than crew station. Yeah. So these 3x1s have crew stations. And they're the only ones? That's odd. Does the cockpit have crew stations? Let me see. Yes, they have 2 to 4. Okay, okay. So I guess that's where I'm going to be getting most of my crew stations from, is the cockpit. So I'm fine with that, basically. Alright. Habs. There we go. So yeah, sure, one more engineering bay. And then... Don't I need some braking thrusters or something like that? Let's see. Bracer, not breaker. Braking engine. It's weird that that's in structural. I kind of thought it would be... But there I go thinking. Another braking engine? That's oddly shaped. But it works. Okay. Back over to halves. Okay, yeah, I definitely went in the wrong direction. This is kind of my first time trying to really get into ship customization. Just a 1x1. Are there any 1x1s that have like passenger capacity? Not really. Well, a 2x1 doesn't seem particularly useful. Can I rotate? Where'd it go? I can't pick that one. I don't know. Alright, so what do I still need? Got landing gear, I've got some braking gear, got a little bit of cargo. I don't have a cockpit, I don't have engines, I don't have a grav drive. I could put a grav drive in here. Now, honestly, the way I use them, I don't really need... Maybe I'd choose a Class C one just for kicks and giggles, but... Yeah, one with good health just in case I need to get out of a fight. Oh, that's pretty big though. Max power, grab jump thrust. I don't know what some of these things mean. I think you need a certain amount of thrust to be able to get away from, or like if your ship is more massive, then you need a grav drive that can propel more mass. But I don't know exactly how it works. I'm looking at those numbers and I don't really know what it means with relation to my ship. So maybe I just put a good old Class B on there. There we go, 30. Sounds great. Sure. And then some thrusters back here. Thrusters? Engines. Class C's, Class B's. This is the one that's on the back of the ship that I currently have. And it seems pretty good, like, all around. Because the numbers that it gives, engine thrust, 12,000 for an engine power of 2, so I only have to put like 2 points into it to get those 12,000 points of thrust. And then like I come down here and I can put 3 points in for 17,000, but then when you think about it, 12,000 is just about 2/3 of 17,000, and you have to put in 2/3 the number of points on your from your reactor power into the engine, so it doesn't entirely seem like it's worth it. Oh, here's one. 2 for 18,000. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yep. And then I think I need some kind of helium fuel tank. Why is it saying that won't fit? Oh, because I need Starship design that I don't have. So that gives me 140 grav jump fuel. Sure. That's just grav jump fuel, not my thrust. I don't need fuel for maneuvering and such, I don't think. Alright, so that's a completed system right there. Those are basically completed systems. I got my 2 habs. And then my cockpit will give me my other 4 crew capacity. I think, now that I think about it, that I can get, with a certain perk, up to like 8 crew. So I might want to try and make sure that I have 1 or 2 more. Crew capacity. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cockpit will add another 4, which I can throw that in. Why is it saying it won't attach there? Oh, I can't attach to the top of that hab for some reason? I can't... what? Oh, it has to hang out over the front? Okay, sure. Crew stations 4, yeah, they don't, it doesn't seem like they're, okay. Oh, these have cargo in them. That's the difference. Sure, I'll take 80 more cargo. Yep. I feel like if I put something different there that I'd be able to put this back a little bit and it wouldn't have to look as silly. But I'll live with. And then, what was it in structural? Where's that stuff? Okay, I want some more Braking engines, those were near the top, I think. Braking engines, braking engines. Was it somewhere else? Oh, a docker, right. Let me see. I know I'm going to need an engine. I thought I was able to put on some of these other ones on my other ships. Oh no, those are the thrusters, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's just those are the only ones I'd be able to attach on that point in particular. Oh, and now that I'm not attaching to the back, I can also put some more grav drum fuel in there. Where is the aft thrusters, or whatever they're called? Yeah, let me put a reactor on there while I'm here. Is that what I have on my other ship? I think so. It's the only Class C reactor, right? Yeah. 29. Let's move this. Sure, yeah, right there. I thought I would be able to put, maybe if I just add out here. Structural. Was it bays? No. I hate that it's trying to attach it to a node right now. I wish I could just... braking engine. Alright, and then R to bring it up a couple levels, Z to flip it. No, I can't flip it? I can change it for something else. Forward sensors? Largely cosmetic, it says. So I can make it look like my ship has forward sensors. I thought that the braking engines were functional for when you were flying around. I could be wrong about that. And now I'm not seeing any braking engines besides this one. I thought there was another one that I saw earlier. But what do I know? Gonna cancel that. Okay, what else do I need? More cargo? I've only got... cargo. $400, yeah, that still looks like... oh, whoops. Okay, so that's about 4,000 in cargo. That should be good. I still need a shield module. I still need weapons. I can add... oh, there's stuff that goes on top too? Oh, not really. Shields. One thing I noticed last time I was going in and modifying my ship was that this Class B shield with a max health of 1450 was just better than all of the Class C shields I could get. 705, 900, 730. And I guess if I put points into Starship Design, I'll be able to get one that's better than that Class B shield, but like... Alright, so that's 3 systems in place. Now I still need weapon systems. And I feel like I should put some cosmetic things over the important stuff so it doesn't get hit directly in ship-to-ship combat. I've noticed that a lot of the ships that I've bought have just like structural stuff surrounding all their important bits. So I've got my crew stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shields, reactor. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm just going to be putting on structural stuff and then weapon systems. I don't know if I need structural stuff around the habs. I might do something around the front to try and make it look a little bit better. Really? No. Sure? Makes it look more aerodynamic, even though that doesn't matter in space. What's the other version of it? Oh. Do those have... They do not have hot points on top. This has hot points underneath? Weapons. Yes. Now, what I have on the ship that I use all the time is... basically particle beams. Particle beam weapons. Yeah, matching hull damage and shield damage. Crew capacity? It has crew capacity? Okay. Yeah, 3,000 range, matching. Weapons. Where'd weapons go? I don't know. Cancel that. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go through here. I feel like these are the ones that are on my other ship. Okay, where'd that, this thing. I can't get a good look at it. Edit, flip. There we go. Doesn't look terrible. And it provides a little bit of protection to my reactor. Sure. There you go. Weren't there weapon mounts? Weren't there some structural things called, like, weapon mounts? Not anymore. That almost looks fine, but the lines don't match up. Okay, let's see if I can add weapons on this. Why are they not showing up? Options. How do I assign weapon groups? Nope, that's where I want you. Yeah, one of those boxy. Do they have any of those for just the middle that aren't like made to look like they're for one side or the other? Not really. Equipment plate, is that what I need? There we go. So I don't want more of the same weapon, because then I think it might group them together. But maybe I do want more of the same, because it seemed like a pretty good particle beam weapon. Railgun only has 1,000 range? No, no way. So with 4 times or almost 3 times the fire rate, but doing about 1/3 as much damage, so it's less damage, shorter range, takes less power. Auto. Oh, actually, that's just better. And is it what, a turret or something? No, this one's the turret. And it's also better. Yes, there we go. Now, I don't have my weapon system. Let's see if I can flight check this thing. Too few landing gears. That's a shame. Weapons that must be assigned to a group, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Missing a docker? No, I added a docker. Oh, the docker. Yeah. Structural, right? No? Dockers, there we go. Wait. I can't just put one on the side? Okay, never mind. Okay, so because that's structural and not... So I'm going to come in over here, put in a hab, a 1x1, and then put a docker on top of it. Looks great. Fewer errors now, so that's great. I wish I knew how to assign stuff to a weapons group. I think I can do that in, not in the ship builder, but in the ship editor or something. Like, I think I have to do that in like a different menu. Alright, so not enough landing gear. So that sucks. I've got room on top. I could add more storage up there. And alright, so let's see. Gear, there we go. This one, and then edit, move it over there. This one, there. Okay, so flight check. Yeah, I'm missing my weapon assignments. Landing bay needs to be connected to the cockpit. That's news. I guess I'll move... Wait, landing bay? Oh, there's no path. I thought I had a hab. I thought I had enough habs in between the cockpit and that there would be a path between. I can move things around. Landing bay needs to be, and then Docker module needs to have an... Okay. Okay. One error. That's so much better. Oh, no. Edit, flip. Oh, too many flips. There we go. And then add... Oh, it knows exactly what I want to add. There we go. Oh, nope. Okay. So everything's connected that needs to be connected. I feel like I should add like a structural thing in there. Some kind of bracer looking thing. Yep. I could add more thrusters. Engines. Yeah. No more of those. Yeah, just I still feel like those are good value. I'll add 2 of those. Why does it look like that? No. Okay. Sometimes it has those arrows for like, here's all the options that you have. Anyhow, I could probably add more cosmetic stuff, but I feel like, you know what, I could have edit, oh, nope. Why didn't it take the whole thing? I don't know. Edit. Yes, perfect. Edit. There you go. I feel like that might be a mistake, because if anything's off to one side or the other of me, my turrets will be trying to shoot through my cockpit. So maybe I don't want that. R. Sure, that seems fine. Delete those. Yeah, at this point I think I'm adding cosmetic things to try and basically protect my systems from being shot during space combat. Where is it? Structural, yeah. I don't like how most of this stuff looks. Like this, functionally, it would probably do the best job of like covering up my fuel tank and my grav drive, but like it looks stupid. Just put a random engine mount out there. Oh. Yeah, because adjusting my camera means... Mid bracer, not the worst. Sure. Okay, so I have enough landing gear. My thing's connected to my cockpit, everything's... Okay, let's see, flight check, what's it saying? Oh wait. Here it is. There we go. Been one. Okay, so I got what did I put on that one? Yeah, alpha beam, alpha turret. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now I don't have to try and use my G key while I'm using WASD to fly my plane, so I don't want anything in that. I had no idea that that's where you did it. Okay, so I go into flight check, and there's messages and weapons, and okay. I learned something. Look at that. Equipment power 34, reactor 29, so I'll probably just leave stuff unassigned to the grav drive. This ship will have more thrust than my last one. Oh, and cargo capacity. I should have about 4,000, which will be great. And I can edit it more if I need to. Maybe I try it out on some Freestar Rangers missions, and, you know, go fight some space pirates. Okay. So, one warning in flight check, what's it saying? Oh, right, because I don't put anything on weapon 2, because I don't like using the G key when I'm flying. Right, because I started with the base ship, and now I've got a different ship entirely. This is going to cost me 346,000, but I have 503,000, so accept. And now the Frontier looks a hell of a lot different. Ha ha ha. Crew 6, yep, everything, and where does it say? Yeah, cargo capacity, everything looks good. Mass 2030, how does that compare to Boxy Boy? Really? This is lighter? Mass 1849, 2030. Wow. Is it the engines? It must be the engines. I'm going to test this out now. Make home ship. Alright, and now go into my missions. Crimson Fleet Captain. Piracy. Sounds about right. So let's see if I messed up or not. Put a real stress test on the system. Like the flight check thing didn't tell me that there was anything particularly wrong with my ship. Can I go in reverse? I can, even though I don't have reverse thrusters. And then the alternate mode. Oh, and I need to reassign all my so I'll be slow, but actually I can take some points off a shield. So what am I at? 60 something percent once everything's charged up? 58. Alright. Let's see how these turrets work. I haven't used turret weapons yet. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to see him. That was easy as anything. I thought I would have to, yeah, turrets cannot be fired manually. There's that little pop-up in the top right. So all I had to do was put points into it. And then it just kind of took care of the enemy. I didn't even have to have them in my field of view or anything. That was amazing. That was great. Alright, so that's it for this shipbuilding episode. I went into it basically blind. I didn't do this before and then try and make it look clean or anything. This was all just like first look for me, you know, not for everyone. People have already beaten the game and done everything and all that, but my first look at the shipbuilding system. Built a ship from the ground up, got all the systems in place and working, and I even figured out how to assign weapons to a weapon assignment. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. I enjoyed making it, and let me know in, like, leave a comment about if you play this game, do you just buy a ship, do you buy a ship and modify it, or do you build your ship from the ground up? I know I asked a question similar to that in one of my other videos about Starfield, and I guess that got me thinking, wouldn't it be cool to try and build a ship from the ground up? So here I am, trying one. It wasn't terrible. Things were a little bit hard to figure out, like I guess I don't actually need aft thrusters. Every ship I've ever seen has those, whatever they're called, forward thrusters. I thought I needed those to, like, brake and reverse and all that, but nope, they're just cosmetic. They're just there to look neat. And, yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Have a good rest of your day. Or don't. Either way, no pressure.